In front of me is an Amazon Fire Phone, and today I will show you how to go to the setup process of the device. So starting off, you will be presented with this screen where you get to choose the language. So I'm just gonna choose English. Tap on next, checking SIM. Now I don't have any SIM, so I'm just gonna skip it. You can put it in without any problem there. Next, time zone. You can choose your time zone. Let's see. Be nice to have a search. Whatever, I'm just gonna choose what first best thing. I can't really see my time zone, so whatever. Then you can choose Wi-Fi connection. I'm gonna connect to mine and tap on next. Register your phone. Now this is optional, you can just skip this. You can use your Amazon email. I'm just gonna, like I said, skip it, register later. And need to confirm it once more. So register later. Enable location services. You can enable or disable. You can later on turn it on or off at will, so it doesn't really matter what you choose here. And as you can see, we're basically done almost. So as you can see, you get a little preview of how this works. Assuming I move my head around, as you can see, it kind of changes the perspective. You can tap on next.
Fire has three primary screens: a center screen, a left panel, and a right panel. The center screen puts your activities and content in focus. On home, everything you do, read, and watch appears on the center screen's carousel. Every carousel item displays updates and information, such as your recent emails and latest photos, so you can easily switch tasks without ever launching an app. Speaking of apps, to see them all, simply swipe up on the four icons below the carousel, and swipe back down to return to the carousel. Moving from the center screen to the left and right panels is easy. To open the left panel, swipe from the left edge. No matter where you are, the left panel always contains menus and navigation. To open the right panel, swipe from the right edge. The right panel transforms based on what you're doing. On home, it contains shortcuts to up-to-the-minute personalized information like weather, upcoming appointments, status updates on your current Amazon orders, and new messages. Try it while composing a text message to add a photo quickly. Or while reading, open it for information about important characters and places in your book. You can also move from the center screen to the left and right panels with a quick one-handed shortcut. To open the left panel, tilt the left edge towards you. To open the right panel, tilt the right edge towards you. Give it a try yourself. To open the left panel,
So as you can see, you get a little guide here, and
to close it, to open the right, to close it, tilt the left edge towards you. You've got it.
cool. So let's go further on.
To access your notifications and quick actions, just swivel your wrist. You'll find things like... Most fire screens hold more information than meets the eye. To see it, angle fire slightly. We call this peak. Here in photos, you can use peak to see when they were taken. And peak's an easy way to identify all the icons on your screen. Try it yourself in maps. Angle fire slightly and use peak to reveal ratings and reviews for nearby restaurants. There you go.
Okay, cool. Let's continue.
Fire uses a simple swipe to go back to the previous screen. In any app, swipe up and voila, you're back where you were. Try it. Just swipe up from the... Perfect. One last thing. Fire has a camera button on the side. Tapping it will launch the camera immediately, so you never miss a shot, but it also does a lot more. Press and hold the camera button to launch Firefly. Firefly technology can
So basically have a kind of like a Bixby button or Shazam mixed with a couple other things. I can hold it, or well, probably not now. But yeah, you basically get a nice guide on all the features and kind of shortcuts that honestly are probably most prominent in a lot of different phones nowadays, which this isn't the newest phone, but still a nice one. But as you can see, now the process is finished after you basically go through this little guide, and you could have also skipped it if you don't really care about it. But yeah, so that's basically how you go through the process. Now, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.